Have you ever wondered why you can sleep for 8 hours and still wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck? We tend to think of sleep as simply hitting the pause button on life, a quiet shutdown where our brains finally go dark. But the reality is far stranger and far more active. Beneath the surface of your nightly slumber lies a cryptic, highly orchestrated biological machinery, an anatomy of sleep that doesn't just repair your body, but fundamentally controls every single moment you spend awake. If you want to understand why you focus, feel, and perform the way you do during the day, you have to look at what's happening when the lights go out. To understand this, we first need to look at the architecture of the night itself. Sleep isn't a flat, uniform state. Instead, it is built on repeating cycles, usually lasting about 90 minutes each, that march in a precise sequence from light sleep into deep slow-wave sleep and finally into rapid eye movement, or REM. Each of these stages serves a completely different architectural purpose. During the lighter stages, your body's temperature drops and your muscles begin to relax. But as you descend into deep sleep, something remarkable happens. Your brainwaves slow down into massive, synchronized pulses known as delta waves. This is the heavy lifting phase. Blood pressure drops, breathing slows, and your body releases growth hormone to repair tissues and build muscle. If you are chronically waking up during this phase, your physical resilience takes a direct hit. Then, we shift gears into a realm that feels almost science fiction, REM sleep. If deep sleep is your body's maintenance crew, REM sleep is the master programmer for your mind. During REM, your brain activity spikes to levels that look almost identical to when you are wide awake. Your eyes dart rapidly beneath your closed lids, and your body enters a state of temporary paralysis so you don't act out your dreams. This is where the cryptic nature of sleep really reveals itself. In REM, your brain strips away the emotional raw data of your recent memories, weaving them into the existing tapestry of your life without the paralyzing sting of the original stress. It is literal overnight therapy. Without enough REM sleep, your emotional regulation frays, leaving you reactive, anxious, and cognitively sluggish the next day. But the anatomy of sleep goes even deeper than brainwaves and eye movements. It involves an actual physical plumbing system inside your skull. For a long time, scientists couldn't figure out how the brain cleared away its metabolic waste, seeing as it doesn't have a traditional lymphatic system. The answer was discovered relatively recently: the glymphatic system. When you drift into deep sleep, your glial cells actually shrink, creating literal physical space between your neurons. Cerebrospinal fluid then rushes through the brain like a dishwasher, flushing out toxic byproducts accumulated throughout the day, including the beta-amyloid proteins linked to Alzheimer's disease. Think about that for a moment. Every single night, your brain literally washes itself. If you cut your sleep short, you are leaving the emotional and metabolic garbage of yesterday sitting in your neural pathways, waiting to sabotage your wakeful moments. Ultimately, sleep is not a passive luxury or a waste of time, it is the hidden foundation of your entire waking existence. Every decision you make, every emotion you feel, and every memory you form tomorrow is directly dictated by the structural integrity of your sleep tonight. We spend roughly a third of our lives doing it, yet we treat it as an afterthought. When you start respecting sleep not as the end of your day, but as the biological engine that powers the next one, everything changes. So, the next time you consider sacrificing rest to get ahead, remember that you aren't just stealing time from tonight, you are fundamentally altering who you will be tomorrow. If you found this breakdown of the sleeping brain fascinating, hit that subscribe button and join us as we explore the hidden science of human biology every single week.